So, I had an interesting text conversation with Elias recently. It went like this. "Good morning," I said. "How was your night?" He replied, "Okay, but I had a strange dream about the Paleolithic age." "The what?" I said, which he replied with exclamation points because apparently that was the most absurd thing I could have said. But he told me it's the time people developed fire. They lived as nomads and relied on stone technology. To which I said, "You're out of your mind. Stone technology? You know stones aren't technology, right?" But Elias actually told me they can be. Anything helping us perform a task is technology. Stones were used to hunt, scrape flesh off of hides, and even grind up wheat to make bread. No stones meant no life in the Paleolithic age. Wow. So, I said, almost anything is technology. In a way, he said that's true. Paleolithic people used stone, wood, animals, fire, and ochre to perform all kinds of tasks. Okay, like what? I asked. Well, they made their homes, their tents, from wood and hide so it was easy to move. Paleolithic people were nomads, so they needed homes that could be packed up and moved when the animal herds moved. I was getting interested at this time. "Keep going," I said. Paleolithic humans relied on the creation of fire. This let them cook, keep warm, scare wild animals away, and disinfect their water, even though they didn't know they were disinfecting it at the time. At this point, I had to stop and ask, "What are those little pictures you keep sending, and how do you get them?" He replied with a ha-ha. Old dad. "Shake my head," he said. "They're called emojis, and I'll show you later. But imagine if humans had never figured out how to create or spark fire on purpose. We would have never become what we are today." So would you say that fire was the most vital technology of the time? Elias thought so. Ochre used to paint in caves and animal bones and hides were important, but fire sparked humankind. "This is all pretty interesting," I said. "Makes me wonder what technology we use is most important." And I used an emoji. He told me, "Nice one. Most think of phones and vehicles as most vital technology because they're used so much now. Phones for GPS and shopping and emergency calling. Vehicles for transportation." But Elias had one more that he thought was most important. "What do you think's more important than a phone or car, though?" I needed to know. "For pretty much ever," Elias told me, "everything that people needed to know was found in books. And still today, people need money to survive, so I say paper is the most important technology." Good point, little guy. Without paper or money, having all of these other technologies wouldn't be possible. He continued, "And even more than just money, declarations of war, government constitutions and laws, rules of medicine, all written on paper. Where would humans be without being able to write things down?" Oh, it was 11:11. "Make a wish," I said. But as you can see, he didn't read it in time. I missed it. Didn't see it until 11:12, he told me. But I'll still wish something. I wish that you would stop texting me when we're in the same living room. You see me sitting right here, right?